Hey everyone, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. So over the past few days, I've seen a lot of content creators here on YouTube talking about the recent changes to the YouTube Partner Program. If you're not familiar with what recently happened, YouTube really drastically changed their YouTube Partner Program, which is essentially how content creators like myself can monetize their videos and make a little revenue off the videos that we produce and put out there. So essentially what changed is, for a long time now, pretty much any channel could join the YouTube Partner Program. I think you had to reach so many views. I want to say it was 10,000 views before you could monetize your videos before and join the program. YouTube recently changed this the other day to now you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, for those of you who are not content creators, that might not seem like a whole lot, but if you're a smaller channel just starting out, or you're just starting in the game of things, maybe you've been doing videos for a while, but you're not quite there yet, that can seem like a lot. And really, it is. It is kind of a lot when you are that small of a channel. My channel just made it through by the skin of my teeth, so I'm really thankful for that, but I still do have a voice about this. And I kind of want to share my opinion. A lot of people putting their opinion out there, so why not join them? A lot of people who are talking about this are the smaller channels and the channels that are getting affected by this. And I understand why they are voicing so loud as they are. I get it. For a lot of people, you were striving towards a goal, and now that goal has kind of been pushed up and pushed further, and that kind of sucks. And I understand how frustrating that is. I get it. I joined YouTube back in 2013, and I only did a few private videos that I would do basically to supplement my blog when I was doing reviews and stuff, and I had to go through the process to monetize them, and I did it back in 2013, so things were drastically different then. I've watched quite a few bigger YouTubers do a few videos about this, and I've watched a lot of smaller YouTubers do videos about this, and it seems that either you're on one edge of the spectrum or not. Me, myself, I kind of find myself middle of the road on this. I kind of see both sides of the story. For the smaller YouTuber side, I get it. I just, like I said, barely made it through by the skin of my teeth. And I know how hard that I've worked to get to where I am. And I know all of the effort and strive and everything that it takes to get to where you are. And I know that when you're a smaller channel, just like myself, you're not making in those big bucks like a lot of the big time YouTubers are. It might take a year before you reach that $100 threshold that Google has set that you need to reach before you can get your check. I know what that's like. I've been doing that. It wasn't until recently, the past few months, that I started gaining a little bit of momentum. I recently reached 1,000 subscribers. I get it. I get the struggle. I'm just in it. I only get a few YouTube checks a year, and that's it. So I know the struggle behind it. However, there is one thing that I have not really seen anybody who is complaining about YouTube talk about and address, and that is all of the good things that YouTube does for us. And I think people are kind of forgetting that. They're not really looking at the actual, what YouTube actually does. They're just kind of worried about their channels and the money. And I get that too. I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of middle of the road. I get it. But people who are complaining need to stop and think. YouTube provides us with a platform to do this. Completely free. They do not charge us a thing. That in and of itself is amazing. I am one who has done, website hosting and things like that. I know the costs that go behind trying to host videos. I mean, a lot of us now are using really good cameras, and we're using, 4K quality cameras, which, oh my God, just the space that takes up and trying to host it and have it on servers. Do you guys understand how expensive that is? YouTube allows us to do that as much as we want. We can upload 4K. I've seen some people, I think, going with 8K now, something like that, uploading videos, and they have hundreds. Do you guys know how much money that costs for YouTube to do that for us for free? They do not charge us a thing, and that is amazing. They offer it to us for free. Come upload your videos, put it on our channels, have your own channel that you can customize and get a fan base going. all for free. That is amazing, and I'm so grateful for them for that, because there's really, I mean, recently there's been a few other sites that are starting to pop up, but none have the oomph as YouTube. I mean, I don't know how the way to put it. The other thing is YouTube decided to not only offer us that, but they decided to take it one step forward. And when they started getting advertisers and stuff that were interested in YouTube, and that we're kind of seeing that, hey, the digital media is taking over, you know, television and radio, that stuff has changed, and they're coming into the digital age, which is amazing, because that is what we are. We are digital content creators. YouTube saw that, and they worked out with these advertisers to give us, the creators, a chance to make a profit off from what we do. Otherwise, if they didn't offer that for us, they could take all of the money that they get from the advertisements just for themselves and not share it with us. You know, it's their business. We are choosing to upload our content onto their website, and they are gracious enough to let us have a chance to earn. And for quite a few YouTubers, the amount that they earn, they have been able to quit their day jobs. YouTube is their job. That to me is just insane and amazing. And I think that's something that all of us YouTubers eventually want to strive for. You know, that would be fantastic. For many of us, it's not going to happen. But it's still, you know, we still have a chance to earn a couple of pennies, a couple of dollars, a couple $100s, some as thousands, you know, from the YouTube network that worked with these sponsors and advertisers. They're the ones that are giving us this. And they handle it all for us. You know, we don't have to do signing contracts and working out the financial stuff. They take care of that. They take care of the whole payments thing. You know, I don't think people really understand what is involved in this and how much YouTube does do. Now, does YouTube have their faults? Of course they do. They have things they need to work on. We all do. But I think people need to stop biting the hand that is feeding them and be grateful for what YouTube does give them. You know, at the end of the day, YouTube is providing us with something for free that we as content creators choose to use. No one is forcing you to put your YouTube videos on YouTube. You could put your videos on your own website, you know, upload them yourself, pay for the hosting, pay for their servers. I guarantee YouTube will look a lot better if you did that. You know, so I understand that my opinion is probably not in line with what other people are saying, but it's just because I have done, you know, the behind the scenes work on websites and blogs and hosting and stuff. So I know what's involved in this. I've had to work with advertisers before, and I'm talking big name advertisers. I know what goes into it. So for the people who have been affected by this, I get it. I get why you're upset. I get why you're angry. I get why you're frustrated. I know it probably feels like the rug has just been slipped out from underneath you. However, you still have your channel. You still have your subscribers, your fan base, the people that love and adore you, they like to watch you. You still have them. All you need to do is just continue on what you were doing. Keep putting forth that effort. I am, you know, like I said, I just made it by the skin of my teeth. And learning about this with YouTube, it makes me want to strive to do even better. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And if you were affected by us, I strongly, strongly urge you guys, do the same. Just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. If you love making videos and you love creating the content and you love the interaction with your audience, keep going. This does not stop you. For most of us, you know, getting those checks was maybe once or twice a year. I know it sucks that they're not going to be coming as soon as what you thought, but just keep going. A lot of YouTubers who started early on in the game, which I have another channel that I've had for like 10 years since, you know, basically YouTube really started. And I watched a lot of channels, you know, they went years without, you know, monetization or anything, and they just kept going at it, you know, because it was just for fun, just a hobby. And then the partner program came around, and then they could start making money on it. And they've had other kinks the whole entire time, trust me. I mean, if you haven't been around on YouTube since the early days, then you probably don't realize that there have been changes and things that they're working on. But they have done well in trying to include the content creators in their upward, You know, their business has been going right through the roof, and they have chosen to let the content creators like myself join up with them. Yes, of course, YouTube is making a lot of money. They are doing well for themselves, but you know, they started out with just a dream and just a little bit of drive, and look how far they've gone. Now, the content creators need to do the same, and I know that it stinks. It really stinks for certain situations, and you know, I get it. I truly understand why everyone is so upset. But if you're choosing to be part of YouTube, this is YouTube. This is what you need to do. So just keep doing what you guys are doing and keep sticking to it. And if you're like a channel like me that just kind of made it by, this is a drive to kind of light a fire under our butts to get going and really, you know, get into this full force if that's what you want. So I know that my opinion is not going to be the most popular, and I know it feels like I'm kind of siding with YouTube on this, but it's more just looking at the whole piece of the puzzle, you know, as a whole, and just seeing everything. And I think a lot of people really need to do that. You know, just take a step back and really look at things. And maybe it might change your mind a little bit. So I'm really interested to know, with my fellow content creators, what do you guys think of this change? Do you like it? Are you for it? Are you against it? What do you think? Also, if you have a channel that got affected by this cut from YouTube, I want you guys to know that I'm going to be doing something to try and help everybody. You know, whether it is doing shout outs to channels that I think are amazing or something along those lines. Probably shout outs. I think doing shout outs would be a good way to just kind of spread the love, share the love, let people that are watching my channel who might not be watching yours, let them be aware of your channel. So keep an eye open, because I think probably with the next few videos, I'm going to be doing something where I'll do some shout outs for channels that I absolutely love, or channels that maybe I just kind of stumble upon, or if you're watching my video and, you know, you got affected by this and you want a little boost, you know, I will see about doing a video to try and do a shout out for the channels that need help. Alright everyone, as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.